every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range, cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you'll find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.
Yo, good morning, everybody. It is a Wednesday. Get to the chart here. And we are showing kind of like a little sideways action here, all the way coming from yesterday's market. So I'm really excited to see what happens today. There we go. Welcome, welcome. So I'm not personally going to be probably trading a lot of the CPI. I just kind of wanted to go over the CPI with everybody here live because I've never done that before. We got 3 major events happening all at once, so we should see some insane volatility. I've currently been looking at a short on Ethereum like all morning, but it's been faking me out like all morning here. Then we got the Nasdaq here. We're just waiting until market open for Nas and US 30 like always. I really think US 30 today is going to present itself a nice short opportunity. If we look at larger time frames here, it looks like it's really wanting to trend down and squeeze into this little area here and press back down to one of these order blocks. And I'd like to get a nice little scalp opportunity with that. And then as far as Nasdaq goes, it's kind of just been ranging the past 2 days now. We see here like there was just such crappy price action to trade on. Even if you watch my private stream, if you came from my private stream, it was absolutely atrocious. So we're really going to be watching the Nasdaq. It looks like it has opportunity to wake up. The only real asset I'm going to be trading is even during CPI today is mostly Ethereum. I just want to see if I can get one of my nice little short opportunities pulled up. Now, one thing with Ethereum, as you see it pumping here, the market either pumps right before CPI, dumps before CPI, like something crazy happens, like right before news. So I'm going to be very hesitant and careful about what I trade and what I get into before CPI. I really don't want to get into a trade before CPI because God knows what's going to happen then. So we're gonna see. What's up, Nick? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, and I did this about an hour-ish early before I usually go live, so I didn't expect too many people to come on here. I just kind of wanted to do a live CPI thing because I think you're not an official YouTube trader, right? Until you do at least one CPI live stream. Go. Let's get this music going. All right, this says it's supposed to be copyright free YouTube. Okay, so cut me some slack. Hey, buddy. All right, so for our short opportunity in Ethereum, the first major thing that we're going to be looking at is I needed to hit these bands here, these Bollinger Bands. These are two different types of standard deviation of Bollinger Bands. Price is already hovering way above volume, which is what we like to see. And then even on like the higher time frame, like if you go even higher, 15, it agrees with me. 30, it's agreeing with me. Like we're seeing a lot of confluences amongst different time frames. So I think there's going to be a really nice scalp opportunity here at Ethereum. I know it's still CPI, and that's the only thing that makes me hesitant to get into this trade. If this trade presents itself to me before CPI, I don't know. I just want to see price action, see how crazy it spikes up. If we get like a major move, like if Ethereum just literally shoots up to like super overbought territory, I'll potentially be looking at getting into a short. But like if Ethereum just does this little fake out where it just goes up, barely touches, and then starts to I'm not going to do that because I'm not going to get faked out. And then right when CPI hits, it just absolutely skyrockets. I did see this interesting screenshot from JP Morgan. They were talking about like what potentially could happen in the market if we get CPI. Oh, we got price moving now. So we got, if the CPI reading is above 5.5, the S&P 500 is going to be down at least 5%. This is just predictions. But the most likely scenario, which is a 50% probability, and again, this is by JP Morgan, if it's 5 to 5.2%, the S&P 500 is going to be anywhere between 0.5% to 0.75% up, and that's the most likely probability, okay? And then if we just have a 4.5% or lower, the market's just going to absolutely pump to a whopping 2.5%. So basically, if it's above 5.5, anything like that, if it's above 5 at all, expect a decent dump, a little bit of a dump. But if it's above, or if it's lower than 4.5, yeah, let's expect a nice pump here. So yeah, we're getting Ethereum dump here. See, this is normal CPI price action. You get this ginormous candle to one side, then CPI comes out and you get another ginormous candle to the upside. So I'm not even touching Nasdaq and US 30 until market opens. I'm just keeping these here for my pre-market analysis. We got a nice London low and a nice London high. This is a pretty good range. I'm really happy when we get a decent range like this, because usually when we get this type of range for our London lows and London highs, we get some nice breakouts, and we can see that even with the US 30, which is, like I said, I truly think we're going to see this nice squeeze opportunity here. Again, CPI is probably going to affect this price action at some point, but if CPI wasn't a thing, it would squeeze here, eventually break out, and I think it could potentially break out in this direction just for the simple fact that it has a really major order block below this that it wants to go to. It's trending downwards on higher time frames. So that's just my prediction as far as US 30 goes. Could be wrong, but I feel like that's pretty accurate. Let me know in the chat for everybody watching, are you trading CPI? Lethal Pillow. Hey, what's up, man? Lethal Pillow. Haven't seen you in quite some time. Hi, mate. Wish you the best of luck. New journey on trading. Absolutely. Thank you so much. I just think it's a skill that anybody can dedicate a couple years to, and master and then continue to learn and monetize for the rest of their life, you know? All right, so we've seen this nice dump over here, but again, it didn't meet all of our criteria, so we're not taking it. And again, you got to stick to your rules. But like I said, I'm not trading Ethereum unless we see just a giant like candle like right here, right? And then I take a short somewhere up here because it's too crazy. Nick said, Nick, I'm not trading until CPI. Yeah, I feel you. I'm possibly not either. We got 5 minutes till CPI. So let me put these on the screen here. So this is a 50% chance. 50% chance is a 5 to 5.2%, and that will cause it flat market essentially. If it is above 5.2, down, below 5 equals up. We'll keep it simple here. So this is what JP Morgan, this is not my prediction. This is from JP Morgan's game plan for CPI. So we'll see how accurate they are. And again, there's just all this news. And then for CPI, so we got the forecast is 5.5, previous was 5.6. So again, if it's 5.5, we'll probably just continue on with a sideways market until market open. If it's anything other than the forecast, then we'll probably see some major volatility. Truly just depends. Appreciate you all joining though. For everybody that's joining super early, I mean, it's literally 8:27 in the morning my time. So I know some people around the world, they're not even woken up yet that normally watch. So I really appreciate the people that are rocking with me this early in the morning. So thank you so much. Two minutes. CPI. Now, if we do get into a short, looks something like this. So I found I've done a really nice, I mean, I've been forward testing this for a while, but I also collected data from the past, right? I've done a lot of back testing, a lot of forward testing on this strategy. It's been very effective. It's literally how I got funded. And I've noticed, and I took all of the different price movements of how this strategy works, and 9.44, so $9.44 of price movement with Ethereum is on average what it moves in my favor, either taking a short or taking a long. That's how much it usually moves in my favor. So when it comes to finding my take profit, that's why you see a 9.44 here. So what I literally do is I set a $3 target. Okay, so when price moves in my favor, because the minimum is $3 with this. And again, you've got to have, like, if you want to find a strategy that works for you, you have to do this nerdy stuff. Okay, you have to. You can't just go on a hope and a prayer and hope something works. So we got Yeah, we got CPI moving like crazy. I'm not taking a trade on any of this because it could just absolutely skyrocket. Yeah, see, look at that. Just skyrocket, and then it could dump back down, and who knows. Okay, so we got 5.5, 4.9. Okay, so nothing crazy. Nothing super crazy. Let's see here. Yeah, 4.9. So everything was pretty much as expected. So let's just move to our normal scheduled programming of a super boring sideways market. Absolute crazy price action on Ethereum. Now everybody's kind of selling off from this ginormous anticipation pump. Lethal Pillow just took my profit. What'd you do, Lethal Pillow? Did you do a long or a short? Were you shorting the top or longing the bottom on this ginormous candle that just happened? Super overbought right now. Do you also trade bot? Yeah, I use bots on Astrobit. That's like where I put all my bot plays and stuff. But yeah, manually trade. I was long, but on a meme coin. Oh, okay. You're meme coin trading. I don't mess with none of that. the Nasdaq just absolutely exploded through London lows or London highs. That was nuts. And see, this is why you really just, I mean, you can't use technical analysis when trading news with CPI, FOMC meetings. You can't, I mean, it just goes out the window, right? Like, you have this huge candle that pushed up through London high on NAS, right? US 30, same thing. I mean, look at this. Ginormous candle. So now that news is over, oh yeah, sorry, I just seen that. Now that news is over, I am looking to take some trades. I just want to see where all this price action is going to go. Now for Ethereum, we're not in a trade. I know you see this on here. I'm not in a trade on Ethereum. I'm just using this as a plan. Now that all this craziness is over, if Ethereum comes back up here, spikes around here, makes even a higher freaking candle over here, I'm potentially going to look at a short opportunity because it's due for a correction after all this insane noise, after all this insane price action from CPI. It's gonna correct at some point. There's a ton of volume here below price action. I mean, the RSI is very, very, very overbought. It's super outside Bollinger Bands. And if you all don't know the statistics with Bollinger Bands, again, I like to trade with as many statistics on my side as possible. And price action only lives 5% of the time outside of Bollinger Bands. So it's truly a cheat code, but you have to use it the right way. You have to understand how to use Bollinger Bands in your favor. So that's where I have mine. So again, this is all free information. I don't charge anything for this. Like, this Bollinger Band settings, here they are if you want to check them out. 50, 3.5, and then the orange one here is a 50 and a 10, or a 10 and a 3, I mean. And all this is it's showing you the range of standard deviations of how price moves. Okay, so it's literally just math. If price action moves outside of this band only 5% of the time using my settings, right, that gives me a 95% edge knowing that price is going to eventually move in my favor. The trick is you need to understand when the good time is to enter, and that's how these settings work. So all I do is I use both of these standard deviations as confirmations along with volume and along with the RSI to see when I should get into a trade. So if this wasn't for CPI, look how crazy this is, right? If it wasn't for CPI, let's say we took this trade right when it crossed both of these Bollinger Bands, right? We would have been already halfway. We would have already made 3R, or not 3R. We'd have already went $3 in price movement, which is what I told you all at the beginning of the live stream. If you just joined, this is the exciting thing about the strategy. It just worked, right? If I were to have taken, I didn't take this trade. I can't take credit for it. But if we were to get into that short right when it crossed and hit our entry point, as soon as it moves 3, like I told you all, as soon as it moves $3 in my favor, in this case a short, I would take that stop loss, move it to break even, or not move it to break even, move it to 3, and then this would have been roughly about $100 for my portfolio in profit. And as you see, it went all the way down there, came back up, and it would have hit my theoretical stop loss. But I'm not using this obviously to trade news with, so that's why I'm moving it over. I'm waiting to see if we get about up here before we do anything crazy. And again, I'm going to be coming out with a whole video on this strategy. I want to make it really good, really informative, and really entertaining as well. I got a new studio, got a new place. I want to take my time and really put effort and quality into the videos I make. That's why I'm stepping up on live streams as well, because I think we can go really far with this channel. I really enjoy trading. It's something I love to do. So really excited to see what we can do and how many people we can help, truly. Look at this. So US 30, it's already coming back down. Now this is where I'm starting to get interested in seeing some US 30 plays. So we got US 30, even from CPI, it couldn't break this London high. So if US 30 breaks and closes above here with a really strong bullish candle, we could take off here with US 30. So this kind of gets me excited, this price action right here. I'm actually going to take note of this one. Ethereum's on the move again. All right, so now if Ethereum does meet our criteria, which I highly doubt it's going to meet our criteria right now, only because when you have Ethereum spike, okay, and then come back down, what happens to these Bollinger Bands is they start to get wider. This distance starts to get wider from each other. Again, this is why I like using both of these. It helps that confirmation because you see how when they get super tight together, it's letting you know there's about to be a play that's about to happen. And even with CPI, look, it works, right? So if we look at this trade I took yesterday, right here. This was the trade I took yesterday. I even put it on my Twitter. My Twitter handle's down there if you want to follow me. But this was the trade we took where it met our criteria, spiked up, set my stop loss, did all that stuff, and then it just, worked out perfectly. So this is exactly how it looks. Obviously, I can't copy the volume profile because it adapts to current price action, but it's pretty cool. Let's see here. Get a nice little pump on Ethereum. Hey, if it crosses around this range, I'm taking it. I don't see it happening, but maybe. Nas is pumping too. Yeah, look at that. Nas closed above London highs. Again, I'm not trading any of this crazy price action. I want to see this happen, but after market open at 9:30. It would just be a straight gamble. Straight gamble. Lethal Pillow. Crypto Quant has identified 4 important dates. What are these dates? What are these dates you're talking about? Let's see here. So it looks like possibly in this area here for Ethereum. Okay, so US 30, I like this. I'm gonna get my play set up here for US 30. I don't like this wick on the top that's forming, so we're just going to be patient and see. And again, technical analysis is not as respected on news days, right? Like, I mean, look at this. Huge wick on the top, and Nas said, I don't care. Yeah, I'm not digging this wick on the top. If I miss this trade, I'm happy to miss this one. I don't like that wick. It doesn't follow my rules. All right, so a new candle forms, so we got to wait until it gets around up here on Ethereum. It's just absolutely pumping. I don't want to trade in this volume either, probably. I mean, it's too sketchy, bro. Let's see. This would have been a nice win from the actual strategy, though. Look at this. Let's see. Nas 5-minute breakout. That is not the right. That's weird. I think because I'm on the wrong. Yeah, I'm on the wrong chart. That's why. Yeah. Yeah, that would have hit. Would have hit perfect. You're gonna have those trades though. You will always miss out on some trades. Like I said, I'm happy missing US 30. Just doesn't follow my rules. All right. So basically, I mean, that was still an insane spike. I mean, look at that. Freaking 1.28%, 0.6%. Like, that was some crazy moves by both Nas and Ethereum for that CPI news, especially that it wasn't even that crazy, right? Like, it was literally just right as expected, and the market still just absolutely pumped. So, probably what I'm going to do now is just wait. Wait until this probably forms a higher high. Take note of that. Like if this becomes the higher high, great. And we're just gonna wait until 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, which is in 40 minutes from now. Well, 41 minutes from now. So what I'm probably gonna do is I'm gonna step off the camera. I'm gonna make some food and stuff. I'll still keep the chart and stuff playing, and I'm gonna come back at 40 minutes from now. So I will see y'all soon. Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back. I am back. Want to share some pretty cool news with you all. So, there's this company that I'm kind of still gauging before I publicly say who they are. But oh, there we go. I think I was muted. But welcome back, everybody. I am back. It is 9:21, about to have the market open here. Let me get my live stream on my phone so I can see the chat. Hope I wasn't gone too long for anybody that just like randomly popped in. I let the music keep playing so that way it wasn't like excruciatingly boring. But I did type here as I was doing some analysis for the pre-market. Strong bullish close to the upside. US 30 will be a nice long opportunity for US 30. I'm gonna actually set an alarm for around here. You see that now, and this is what I mean by a strong bullish candle to the upside. Is this really big wick right here is not a strong bullish candle, right? We need to see like something like this. Strong, really small wicks on the top and bottom. I don't even like this candle. Yeah, it's huge, but like this big wick here tells me it wants to go down, but this will CPI. Doesn't really count, but I want a really nice candle to close up here before we do even attempt to do a long for the US 30. Nasdaq, same thing. Oops, just made a line. Nasdaq, same thing. You see how it tried to close behind the highs it just made here on the New York. I mean, it blasted through London highs. So I'm still hesitant to do anything with NAS because it did explode so much aggressively outside of the London highs. It may try to retrace back here. So I just want to kind of watch price action for NAS before we do anything crazy. Ethereum, it's kind of calming down now and retracing from that CPI. So now when it comes to Ethereum, it's totally in play. We're going to be waiting patiently to see if any trade opportunities come up with Ethereum. Some great scalping opportunities though. CPI presented itself, right? Even with this strategy, like you could have got in here, boom, profit. I mean, even when it closed here, a little bit of a profit area. It just depends on your brokerage. Sometimes the fees can get in the way of these really small price movements. But again, that's why I said I didn't really want to trade any of that stuff because it gets so risky, so risky. I seen one of my viewers. I don't know if they're in here yet. I just let them know, Snipey, bro. Congratulations on your insane trade. That was crazy. Look at that, $14,000 from a CPI trade. That's killer, bro. That is killer. Congratulations. Julian Owens, what are we looking for? I'm looking for Ethereum, NAS, and US30. These are the three that I'm going to be looking at here for today. Let me pull up my live stream. I'm going to share. Apply. But yeah, so good news is, can I share this? I guess, I don't know. What if I just take a snippet so that way you can't really see the account number? You see this? If I share this snippet, can we see this? I think you all can. So this is another funded account. So we just passed our phase 2 with Next Step Funded. This is a $200,000 account right here. So blasted through the profit target, 10,000. We got 20. We just need one more trading day. And again, I'm still kind of hesitant to mention the name and stuff of how I did this with the company. I want to see this come to fruition, actually get paid from this funded account before we even do anything. But pretty exciting progress. I mean, I'm about to have access to $200,000 to trade with, so that's pretty freaking sweet, right? We got 4 minutes till market open. Seeing NAS here just coming back down. I have a feeling NAS is going to want to retrace back to these London highs and kind of retest this area. This was so much artificial buy pressure from CPI. I really think it's going to come back down here. Even though we got this nice move here, it's just, I really see this coming down. But, you know, we don't know. With US30, it looks like it wants to kind of break to the upside. See how, I mean, again, it's really hard to judge technical analysis using with the CPI that just happened. But there was this really big bearish squeeze coming in, right? There was this huge bearish trend squeezing into this support. And I was even saying, again, I can always be wrong, right? I was thinking that it was going to crash down here to the downside. But now it's looking like, I mean, it's pretty comfortable. US30 is being pretty comfortable up here. We could see a little bit of a squeeze forming to the upside. I just don't know. We're going to wait until market open to find out. I mean, you can kind of, there's nothing really crazy forming here as far as a trend line goes. It's just kind of going flat. Don, what's up, man? Hey, Austin, what's up? So we're just seeing this bullish candle close here. Again, like I said, NAS just kind of hanging out now. The two things that I really have my eye on this morning, because again, NAS was playing with my emotions yesterday. So again, like I tell you all, when it comes to me using my strategies, I literally want statistics to be on my side the best I can. Hold on. Okay, I thought I had to sneeze. Oh, there we go. I thought I was gonna. Whew, there we go. All right, we're good. But Tuesday, okay, statistically on Tuesdays, when I trade NAS, it follows through very well. If you don't believe me, just go to any chart, right? I can't make this up. Tuesday last week, amazing follow through. I actually had a trade here. I'm not sure why it's not popping up any of my shorts and longs, but I had a trade right here Tuesday. If we just simulate this before the market opens. So this is the London session in the green. If we draw a little support here, it broke London lows. I got in right around here and I just rode this bad boy all the way down. Again, the other Tuesday, right here. Literally same thing happened. Broke London lows, came crashing down. And when Nas breaks, it breaks. That's why it's a great pair to do breakout trading with using support and resistance, because of how great it respects the support and resistance when it breaks. So as you even see here with CPI, again, this was artificial buy pressure, but it broke and it still respected it pretty well. So right now we're just it's been so weird this week. It's been so rangy and choppy. I want to see a very, very clean price action and a very clean break to either the upside or downside before I even touch it. Tuesday I got chopped out twice. Here. So if we go back to Tuesday's price action right here, what was a London low? I think it was like here, maybe. Actually, I think, yeah, it was like right here because it formed a new low before market open. Market pumped up, and then it broke here. I took a short, came right back the other direction, hit my stop loss. I took another short here, came right back in the other direction, hit my stop loss. So I was done. I was done with Nas yesterday. No follow through, just absolutely. And this is probably because CPI was today. It was probably pretty flat because of CPI. But yeah, we're just chilling right now. We're just chilling. We got market open just happened. Let's have a great day. Let's have a great trading day. So I'm gonna set an alarm here for Ethereum. When it gets around here, I want to kind of start keeping my eye on it. Got Nas on the move. So same thing with US 30. I don't like this wick on the bottom of US 30, but I do like this candle that's forming on NAS. So I'm going to wait for this candle to close, form a new candle, because like I tell you all, I do not take trades off the 930 candle. It's way too unpredictable. And what I mean by that is this candle can look beautiful, right? I've just seen this happen too many times, so I don't do it. It's one of my rules that I like to follow. This candle could be the most beautiful bullish candle break to the upside, no wicks on the top or bottom, and then all of a sudden that 935 candle starts to form on the 5-minute and just everything goes to crap. Like, it just doesn't respect it at all. So I want to see this candle close. I want to see a nice 935 candle, and then we're going to be looking at long positions, because right now it's already breaking a lot of previous highs. So, I mean, we may see a nice long position for NAS. I mean, it's shooting up pretty crazy. Let's see. So it's going all the way back. It's going all the way back to August of last year. So we got some key areas here to look out for while this price action's forming, or while this candle's forming, I mean. So we've got a key level there. A little bit of, just a lot of just really choppy price action around here, but some key areas to look out for. So now what I'm using these key levels for is when price reaches these areas, I want to see how it reacts. I want to see how it reacts to these boxes in relation to price action. Because, for example, now that we're on the 5-minute again, if I see this bullish candle form, right, but then it starts bouncing off this key level, I'm more hesitant to take a long, because it could easily just reject since this was a previous key level and it hasn't touched these levels since August of last year. So we're going to wait and be patient. And then as far as US 30, yeah, so US 30 had a nice double top here. We were taking some trades here. What was this, last week? Yeah, last week. Now it's kind of fighting this resistance again. It's a really big key level here. So this is a great example of if we get a super clean close above this key level, that's very bullish for US 30 because, I mean, we can have all this upside to go to previous resistance levels and support levels. So this will be a great trade opportunity. We got to see those clean breaks. And then for Ethereum, now we're just waiting. So let's see what happens. 9 seconds left on this 5 minute. Don, did you leave DeFi for good? Haven't seen DeFi video. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't really been passionate about it, man. You got to be in life. You got to be you got to like I'm a very big believer in you got to put energy and time and effort into things you're passionate in that you love to do. I don't feel like you ever in life should have to do something you have to do or want to do, right? So when I was doing a lot of crypto stuff on my personal YouTube channel, Austin Clark YouTube channel, I started just falling out of passion for it. A lot of people were getting burned. There's not really a lot of innovation as far as a lot of these crypto projects going on right now. And I just stopped feeling passionate about it. It wasn't something that I felt was fruitful for myself or my audience. So it did no benefit to me to keep talking about it, right? So that's why I kind of veered away from that, because it just didn't make any sense. People are not making money. People are just gambling, right? It's literally just unregulated gambling. That's all that's going on right now. No crazy new projects in the crypto space is something that I believe in. And I don't want to talk about something I don't believe in, right? So that's my explanation for that. All right, so you see how US 30 is rejecting pretty hard. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touches now off this key level that we built. It even touched back here. So just like I tell you all, my buddy Kieran told me this. So this isn't something I made up. Shout out to you, Kieran, if you're watching. He's a great trader. Highly recommend to go check his content on Twitter. Trader Duff is his Twitter handle. But he told me one time, he was like, when you have these key levels, just imagine them as brick walls. Just imagine them as like every single time one of these candles smack against these key levels, it's like you're hitting a hammer against a brick wall. And the more times these are hammering into this wall, it's going to break through, right? So that's what we're seeing right now is every single time one of these touch, it eventually could cause a nice breakthrough. So pretty excited for US 30 today. I want to see a nice trade for US 30. Don, there are a lot of projects which are, I'm not saying, no. I love crypto still. Love crypto, love Web3. There's a ton of great projects in the crypto space, but the ones that are like, hey, make 2% a day, 1% a day, blah, 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 blah. No, that's the type of stuff I'm not interested in anymore. It's all the same thing, right? Albert Einstein said this. The dude is literally, you can ask anybody off the street and they will say Albert Einstein was a genius, right? Hey, we got this interesting little head and shoulders forming on 5 minute though. That's pretty cool. So you see how rejected off this key area, nice huge uptrend, shoulder, head, shoulder. Now it's coming back down to reverse. So we might see a downtrend. I don't know. Let's see. But Albert Einstein said this, right? Albert Einstein said, insanity is doing the same thing twice and expecting a different result. So people in the crypto space going into these insanely risky passive income, quote unquote, projects, they're the literal definitions of insanity. I'm not being confrontational or aggressive. That's what Albert Einstein said. Blame Albert Einstein, not me. you know? So if I keep going into these projects and they're doing the same bullcrap, oh, blah, 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 yeah, the utility is staking, and then the staking is you earn this useless token, and then you take this useless token and you sell it over here. It's the same thing. It's just packed on a different brand. It's packed on a different name. So do I want to keep being insane and perpetuate that insanity to my audience, or do I want to find something that is useful, like trading, that you can monetize for the rest of your life, that you can learn and be a lifelong learner and change your life? This is something that will never go away. Trading is a fundamental thing that anybody can do throughout their entire life and learn valuable skills from it outside of just this skill set. How many jobs do you know of, and how many career fields do you know of that has unlimited potential? Right? If you go and get a college degree, you may get a degree that can apply to maybe 2 to 3 different job fields, right? Like I got a bachelor's degree in sports and health sciences because I was a lab tech, and you could go like 2 to 3 maybe different career field routes with that. Trading, you can literally apply this to anything in life. The discipline that it takes, the patience that it takes, sticking to the rules, understanding price action, understanding and being cognizant of the macro environment. You can use this to apply it to anything in life. It has an unlimited potential to go anywhere. So that's why I'm passionate about this. It's not to get rich quick. It's not to do anything like that. It's that this is a true skill that anybody can learn and dedicate 1 to 2 years of their life and change their whole life, change the trajectory of their entire family, personal self, whatever your situation is. So that's why I shifted and made that shift from something as risky and crazy and has no sense at all. And I had to learn from, right? I had to learn the hard way, just like everybody else. I lost a lot of money. I made some money, but lost money as well. So, it's just doesn't make sense to keep going into the same stuff and expecting a different result when it all just eventually goes to zero. And then people will do this too. They'll be like, oh no, this one's different. This one's different, man. Oh, you mean like the other 500 ones that also said they were different? Just doesn't make sense, bro. Yeah, people know it's 100% positive, but they still invest on rugs. They start blaming left and right and didn't know. Yeah, dude, exactly. And that's the thing, right? I'm totally fine. I'm totally fine. Like, people go to the casino every day, right? People go to the casino and gamble their money. That's fine. It's a free world. It's a free country. There's millions of countries out there, but like millions of countries. There's a lot of countries out there, but it's a free world, right? And the crypto is free market. So do whatever you want. But here's what I have a disagreement with. If it's a blatant Ponzi or it's a blatant gamble play, don't go and treat it and talk about it like it's a long-term investment thing, right? And that's what ticks me off, is when you have these project founders, you have the community people that are drinking Kool-Aid and super brainwashed, and you'll be like, no, dude, this is replacing my 401k. What? No, it's just a gamble. So if you want to treat it as a gamble play, yeah, sure, whatever. But don't tell other people it's like, nah, man, this isn't a Ponzi. It's I'm making 1% a day off other people's money when they pay taxes to get into this. So a Ponzi? That's my rant for today while we're trading. Don, you got me worked up, bro. No, I'm joking. I'm pretty chill. NAS 100 is just continuing its chopping momentum from yesterday. Now, again, around 10 o'clock is where we see some really nice plays. So I'm not going to do anything crazy. I'm just waiting for clean price action. We see here from US 30, it's coming back down. We got from this head and shoulders that it made on the 5-minute. And if anybody is literally new to trading, head and shoulders is a reversal pattern. So if I get this drawing tool here, here's the shoulder, right? It literally just looks like a head, shoulder. When the middle is higher than the left and right, that usually indicates a a reversal from whatever trend. Now, obviously, this was consolidating. This was a really miniature artificial bullish trend from CPI, but it still played out just like how every other pattern plays out. Oops. Oh, bro, Don, yeah. The psychology of 2%. Oh, dude. I think this will be an insane, if it's not already being collected. If anybody out there is a psychologist, a doctor in whatever human psychology, bro, this would be an insane case study to do some type of thesis on, right? I don't care what it is. It could be following a leader like a cult. It could be a new type of gambling addiction, right? Because all we've known before is gambling addictions to regulated casinos, gambling addiction to, like maybe you're doing unregulated gambling like on the street somewhere. I don't freaking know. But this is like a new age of gambling addiction, right? That has never been experienced before. You go online, you plug in your MetaMask to this digital money that is useless, and you get useless tokens, and it's crazy, right? But I tell people this all the time. No matter what vehicle or tool it is, in this case crypto, the fundamental root to control a human being, spirituality, money, and that's it, right? If you can either control their spirituality or their money, you have full control over that human being. And what do we see playing out in crypto? It's the money. It's getting rich. And then outside of the crypto world, what do we see? A lot of people be controlled by spirituality, like religion, that type of stuff. Not spirituality as in like just your internal spirit, but like religion. So we see a lot of cults controlling people from religion and things they make up. So it's the same thing with crypto, bro. And sometimes in crypto, people try to tie religion into some of these projects, and it's crazy. I seen a YouTuber literally talk about how when stable fund was a thing, if anybody here remembers that mess, super risky, just Ponzi, and he was talking about connecting religion to making money from whatever. Oh, it was terrible. It was terrible. Or women. Yeah, love. Yeah, love is one of them, bro. I'm just drinking my coffee, so I can't really think right now. But yeah, that's definitely one of the top three. Love, religion, and money. But here's the thing, right? I think love is probably like a subcategory, but we still have money and religion as the top two. I would say that. All right, so we got US 30. Little bit of I'm indifferent on this wick. I want to see a nice clean break to the downside. Let's see previous. So this was previous day lows. Yeah, so if it breaks to the downside, especially breaking yesterday's lows, we could see a very nice short opportunity for US 30. I mean, it's just either or right now. All right, so I'm getting my order ready for US 30 because this looks pretty nice. Let's see. Okay, sweet. So I like this. I know you talked about it many times, but do you mind showing us where the funded account? I'm with Crypto Fund Trader. So if you click the link in the description below, you'll see their platform. You'll see all that. That's who I am funded through. So I'm just waiting on this candle to close, and I'm pretty, well, I mean, I want to see a nice strong candle. I don't like those big wicks. So let's just... Gabe, what's up, man? Yeah, I'm not digging this wick, but I do like that it's wanting to close below London lows here and previous London lows. Hikanashi's probably bearish, yeah. Look at that. All right, I'm liking this so far. Yeah, I don't see. I didn't take that. I'm not in this trade yet because it perfectly bounced off yesterday's low. I want to see a nice clean break to the downside, so I didn't get into that trade. Too big of a wick on the bottom here too. It tells me it wants to come back up a little bit before it retests again. So we're just going to be patient. Never FOMO into trades. US 30 coming down. ETH still doing its thing. Gabe, been a while. Yeah, man. Gabe, I promise. So Gabe is one of my people that I've been teaching how I trade to. Gabe, let me know in the chat too. Like, I know it's been like, I think like a week and a half. I've been so busy moving, so busy getting things. And then I'm actually on a road trip this weekend. So like, bro, life has been crazy right now. But next week, I will then have a nice window to start getting back into the routine of things other than just streaming, obviously. So, but Gabe, let me know in the chat. Do you still find value in what I've been teaching you? Do you find value in what I've done? Again, be honest, you know, give me honest feedback. So let other people in the chat, you know as well. Don, I keep failing on trying to create a trading system that works on all markets, or at least does not do very poor on certain types of markets. Yeah, I mean, dude, listen, I'm still new to, like, in the grand scheme of things, I'm still new to trading. Like, this June will make a year since I've been trading, right? So I still consider myself new. Yeah, I'm a funded trader. Yeah, I do this, but like, in the grand scheme of things, there's people that's been trading for decades. Okay, so I'm still very new. So please do not think I'm an expert or anything like that. But when I'm passionate about something, I go all in, and I love trading. So I've been doing this for a year, but I've been literally obsessed. When some people say they've done something for a year, just keep in mind, they're probably dabbling in it, right? Maybe doing an hour a day, maybe an hour every 2 days. I do like 4 to 5 to 6 to 7, okay? Like I'm all in on something. So I get a lot of experience, in my opinion, I think, compared to most people when I'm really, really zoned in on something. And what I have seen with trading, it doesn't matter the strategy, okay? It matters to an extent. You need a profitable strategy, and there's tons out there already available. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. Understand that you can take the wheel that somebody else is using. The biggest differentiator that'll be between you being profitable and being consistent is following your rules and being patient and disciplined. That's it. Find 3 to 5 rules, write them down somewhere, put them on a sheet of paper until you can literally just, it's like driving a car and you can memorize them without doing anything, and just do it, just execute. Just like how you seen me just now, like I just practiced discipline real time with you all. And if you just joined, welcome. Zoom back literally like 5 minutes and you'll see this trade, this candle forming here. I was saying, I need this candle to close strong below here. This wick is too big. Most people that find out this simple breakout strategy, this simple support and resistance strategy, they'll get excited. They'll be like, oh my gosh, here we go. It's finally happening. I'm going to make some money. It's finally happening. It closed a little bit below, but I'm fine. I want to get in because my ego wants me to get in. So they'll get in, they'll FOMO in, right? And they would have been in drawdown here. You might win. Gamblers win in the casino sometimes, right? But it's consistency. You will not objectively win every trade you FOMO into. You might win in 1 or 2 out of 20, right? But statistically, you will not win. The winners are the most patient ones, the people that can just do that. And I had my hand. I wish I had like a secondary camera I could have hovering over my hand on the mouse. I had my hand over that sell button, but I didn't click it because I knew as soon as that candle closed, it bounced off previous London lows, and I don't like that. That doesn't follow my rules. This could still go a great direction, but I'm happy missing out on that. Just like how here I was telling people when it broke London highs on US 30, right? If I got into that trade and FOMO'd in, I could have won this. This could have been a winning trade, but I didn't because it didn't follow my rules, because not every trade will turn out this way. So it doesn't matter the strategy. I'm telling you, just go on YouTube, find a mentor, go on Twitter, and again, find good strategies. Not, hey guys, here's 5 indicators you got to plop on your chart that gives you signals. No, I'm talking about a solid strategy using price action, using support and resistance, using something that is fundamental that everybody uses, and just execute. Just be consistent. Do it for a month, 2 months, 5 months. Gabe says, how you liking the new place? No worries, brother. I was also traveling, lots of value, no doubt. I need to get back to testing the strategy for sure this week. Yeah, man. Keep at it, man. Don, I don't think what you're saying is right, that it's all about patience and following rules. If so, there would be a ton of trading bots working since, well, no, you're wrong, right? So trading bots follow algorithms. Trading bots follow what is ever programmed into it. You can never, at least in this day and age, you cannot replicate human behavior and emotion. You can't replicate that. All you can replicate is entry and exit points. And even then, trading bots will only enter, if you're talking algorithmic, grid bots, they'll literally just buy up and sell down or whatever. But if you're talking algorithmic trading, they still only are good to a certain extent. If you are a good trader, you can beat an algorithmic trading bot because it's still just doing what its code is telling it to do. That bot doesn't know the macro. That bot doesn't know CPIs happening today. That bot doesn't know previous London lows and that it shouldn't take this trade. Like even here, right? If I just told a bot my strategy, it could potentially have taken this trade, but it doesn't know that previous London lows was in play and that it bounced right off London lows. So I would highly disagree with what you say, because a lot of people are not patient. A lot of people are not disciplined. That's why even just the wealthy, beyond trading, that's why the wealthy are called the 1%, because only about 1% of the population has the mental fortitude to do what you need to do to become successful. Now, are some people born into it? Absolutely. But that's a debate for another time. But when it comes to just being successful, achieving any type of success in life, you need to have discipline and patience. And people don't have that, especially in this world, in today's age with TikTok and short form content and all this bite-sized information that people just get these quick doses of dopamine and then they can't watch a video for 5 seconds without something moving. I would highly disagree. Highly disagree. Patience is still something that so many people lack. And that is why, in my opinion, the statistic is so many people fail at trading, because they just don't lack that discipline and patience. And again, that's my opinion, bro. I'm not saying like I said, I'm not an expert trader. Don't listen to me. Find your own opinion. All I'm saying is I'm telling you what my experience is. And through my experience of learning all this and seeing other people, I can't tell you how many trading groups I'm in, bro. I can't tell you how many trading groups I'm in. And I see so many people, even the same people saying don't overtrade, only trade during this windows, they still do it. like they'll be trading before London session and times of very low volatility, trying to scalp here and there, and they'll show me their screenshots of their trades and stuff, and they'll be like, it'll just look like a mess. They'll trade 100 times a day trying to just revenge trade and all this craziness, and they have no rule. They're just out there, and that, I'm telling you, it's just, I've experienced it. So no, not a lot of people have patience. Don, I would still highly disagree, man. You say bots can do 1,000 trades a day to make up losses. They can also do 1,000 trades and make even more losses. Trust me. I've also used 10 plus trading bots, grid bots, algorithmic bots, the most basic of the basic bots. Like, you can still get wrecked with trading bots. Trading bots are not perfect. But hey, if what you're saying is true, go make it. You know, if you think you can make the world's most patient, if you can make a trading bot, because what you're saying is if you can make a trading bot practice patience and follow a certain rule of criteria, I promise you, you will not be able to. I promise you. But go try. All right, Ethereum is waking up. And you know why I know? Because I tried taking this strategy, this very basic mean reversion strategy that I use, and it is incredibly difficult to program just this basic thing. Not to mention anything else. It is incredibly difficult to program an algorithmic trading bot that does exactly what you do. Like, this is still in the works, because I want to make a bot that's access to the public with how I trade with this. But dude, it's so difficult, so freaking difficult. That's how, if you see my alerts here, you see these wolf bots. Where's it at? See this wolf bot? This is my bot. This is my trading bot that I've been building, and it's still not up to my standards because you just can't. You can't program human emotion. You can't do it. You can't program human consciousness, human intellect, at least not yet. All right, so I'm going to input here the new London, or the old London high. I want to see how it respects this London high here, because again, this was artificial CPI nonsense. I want to see if it comes up here, starts bouncing off. Did Cinnamon Toast Bot fail? No, I've actually completely ROI'd on Cinnamon Toast. I'll even pull up my Astrobit bots if you all want me to. Let me know. Let me know in the chat. Do you want me to pull up my Astrobit trading bots? I'll show you my results. But I completely ROI'd on Cinnamon Toast back in January or February, and now it's just whatever I make, it's free cash flow. Okay, let me hide my screen real quick so I don't give away any important information. And I'll pull it up. Or accidentally pull up any information, I don't know. You never know, man. Gotta be careful. Okay, here we go. All right, so here we go. Yeah, here's my Astrobit dashboard. I got 3 bots running right now. This is the Cinnamon Toast bot. This is the Goblin bot that I've been using. This Goblin bot hasn't been super effective for me. I've been using this one for, I think, going on 2 months now. It's been really just back and forth, really break even. Nothing like, I think I ended the month red, but then it came back. It's just been really break even. Rise has been doing really freaking good. Took a short here, closed out. It looks like it literally just took a short entry right now. Like, it literally just took a short entry. So that's pretty cool. It's expecting Bitcoin to go down. Here's Cinnamon Toast. So if we go to trades and performance, Cinnamon Toast, now again, like I said, this 256 that I'm in profit right now, this is from the free cash flow that I've already like ROI'd from. So this money in here is just, it's just free money. I put 5,000, which was the max at the time, at 5x leverage into Cinnamon Toast. Pulled the profit out, and then just left the extra, you know, 5 grand in there. So this is 256 off that 5 grand. Goblin bot, like I said, $33. Like if you go to the profit chart, you can see it's just been struggling. Like it was down, up, down, up, down, up. So it was there. Rise, it says 927. So let's see. Rise has been kind of the same thing. Like when the wins win, it wins, but when the losses, it's been pretty loss heavy too. So it's been kind of struggling to break even. Just want to kind of see. Still, it's in the beta test, but yeah, this is my current portfolio. And that's why I say you just can't program human emotion. But like bots are still good. You just got to find good bots, right? Good bots that you can use for the long haul. But yeah, there we go. Now we're in profit, $18. Let's go. I can pay for some gas money. Thank you, Rise bots. That's pretty funny. It literally entered a short on my live stream. I think Rise knew I was streaming because this is 5 minutes into this hour candle. So it literally just went short. Like, just went short on Bitcoin. All right, let's get back to the chart. We're not. You guys got me distracted. You guys got me breaking my rules, trading distracted. Dawn, both bots look horrible. I mean, like I said, ROI completely on Cinnamon Toast. Now Goblin, I will agree, it's been very choppy. I'm probably going to be cutting Goblin off. I've given it 2 months now of progress. I will agree with you there. It's been really choppy. Rise, I literally just started using them. What was it, a month? Like, I think it's coming up on a month. I think today actually makes a month I've been using Rise in beta test. And again, it's in beta test. It's from my buddy Kieran. He actually made it, so I wanted to kind of support him and try out his beta test bot. But Cinnamon Toast, I've been with Cinnamon Toast since day 0, and it's been working out very well for me. But hey man, you're free to think however you want. I can only tell you what I've made and what I've done. I have nothing to gain. I actually made a video on my personal YouTube channel, Austin Clark, if you want to go check that out. I forgot what it's called, like trading bot results or something. And I go through every trade from inception of like August of last year when I started using them. And that's literally right when I fully ROI'd from Cinnamon Toast. So you can even see, don't believe me, go and look at the results. It's like I share the Bybit line by line trades and completely ROI'd. I pulled my 5K out and I just put it into like my normal wallet, my hot wallet, and it's just sitting there now. And that new 5K is what made that 256. It did have a really bad month, like literally full transparency. Like it did have a bad month. What was it? You go to the profit chart. March, yeah. March was a bad month. I was actually down $1,000 at one point. But then at the end of March, April came, doing great. Up 1,300. And now May, it's getting a little lower then. So, you know, you're going to have these with bots. That's just how it is. Bots aren't money printers. They're just ways to passively get into trades. All right, so Nas is breaking. I actually would have got into that trade. Oh, man. You got me distracted, man. Yeah, I would have got into that. It's all right. I want to see how this trade performs, but I would have answered here. I was literally just not looking. I didn't expect NAS to just explode like that, but it did break previous highs. So that's pretty bullish for NAS. Ethereum's just moving super sideways in this key level since market open. Let's see, if I would have taken this trade, let's see if I would have won. Again, you're going to miss trades, man. It is what it is. I am not currently in this trade, full disclosure. But I would have taken this one. This is one I would have taken. Very small, no wick on the bottom, decently small wick on the top. Let's just act like I got in right there, because that's when I would have gotten that candle close there. Don, why don't you take it if it comes back to entry? That's a great question. So if price comes back here, the reason why I really don't want to retake that is because this right here is a key level that hasn't been touched since August 2022, which is right here. And if it rejects off this key level, that's going to be pretty hardcore. Like it's probably going to reject pretty hard and consolidate or even reject back here. So I wouldn't get into that. And again, when I use this setup, I use two of these because I drag this one where it's 50 here. I drag it to 16, which is a third of 50. Well, it's like 16.6 or something. So when price hits this 16 area, again, this is just from experience. I know that when price hits that 16, I will put my stop loss at break even. Okay, so it's a risk-free trade. And then when it gets to over a third, so around 30 to 40, maybe even 35, it just really depends on the price action. When it gets to here, I'll move this in profit halfway. I'll move my stop loss in profit halfway. So if price does all that and meets my criteria and then gets back in, that would be a risky trade for me, because that's why I'm doing those safety measures, because if price does all that, I'm expecting price to then get danger close to my stop loss. So that's why I make it a risk-free trade. So it's just a missed setup, and that's why you never want to FOMO into a setup. So like you see how price is kind of rejecting this area, it wouldn't make sense for me to get into that trade now. It would just make sense just to wait for the next opportunity to present itself, if that makes sense. Sometimes it's kind of hard to, I guess, project how you think when you're trading to and put it into words, I guess. Don says, I hope this trade loses and I save you. Oh man, hey, it's all good. If this trade, you just got to practice that, man. You got to practice this, I guess, mental thing of, if you miss a trade, you can't beat yourself up. You can't get frustrated. It is what it is. It happened. And I took that. I took that responsibility, right? When I choose to go live and trade in front of you all, I take on that responsibility of understanding that I could possibly get distracted, which, you know, is kind of risky trading, but I like doing it. It's fun. It's easy for me. I was just showing as my bot portfolio, so but I don't normally do that, so it's all fun. It's all good. Nah, it's all good, Don. It's all good, bro. Pretty strong Heikin-Ashi bars, even right here. We got the golden arrow from Jubier, so he's the one that made this indicator. Breaks above. Oh, that's the price action high. So actually, this one broke above these highs. Really strong, bullish Heikin-Ashi bars. But it's getting really close to this key level. That's why we're seeing kind of this really strong resistance kind of around here. It's really not wanting to pump up there. And also that's why I only use a 10 stop loss, because I can lose 4 of these trades in a row, and that 5th trade will make back all 4 losses plus 10 net profit. So it's all about math when you're trading. I can never take such a trade due to fees eating most of the profits. Who's your brokerage, man? This is a pretty basic trade setup. Most brokerages, I mean, you could be profitable from. But hey, if you really are serious about trading, check out Crypto Fund Trader, dude. The fees and the spreads are stupid low. Like, you can make money off a couple dollars of price movement with Ethereum. that's how low the spreads and the commissions are. So it really gives you the opportunity to make as much money as you can if you're a good, consistent trader. Oh man, get off Binance. That's your problem. You're on Binance. You're trying to trade on Binance. I personally use MEXC. Again, I'm not trying to shill my link or anything. I'm just telling you what I do. But my link is in the description below for MEXC. That's what I used to personally trade my personal money on before I became funded. And if you use my link, it even saves more because I'm an affiliate of the fees, the trading fees. But the trading fees are already stupid low on MEXC. So check out MEXC. I'm not recommending it. I'm not saying you should do it. But if you are a trader and you actively trade a lot, MEXC does have pretty small fees, and they got mobile apps. You can download the app on your computer, all that. If you like to trade crypto and stuff, all right, so this trade would have triggered, right there. You see how it passed 16? So now this would have been a risk-free trade. So when this trade crossed the 16 line, let's just take an imaginary line here, put it right there. So this would have been my stop loss. I would have dragged it from here, put it into my break even. So now this would have been a risk-free trade. And if you're just joining, I just missed this trade opportunity. I'm not actively in this trade. I'm just simulating like I would be in the trade because I still want to see if it would have been a winner. So that way I can collect data for my trade journal. But, is what it is. Be patient, wait for the next opportunity. US 30 is kind of... See how US 30 is now finding really good resistance from that London low? This right here is telling me that this was super artificial. This was literally just from CPI. Now it's respecting and consolidating back to previous London price action. You see how even right here, it's bouncing off previous London lows, bouncing off previous London highs, which is this green area. So we could potentially see if this squeeze is being respected from US 30 now. Okay, so see, this would have triggered my stop loss. I would have made $0 from this trade. So Don, you didn't really save me because it would have been $0, but you saved me from getting into a break-even trade. Let's get rid of this. It did form a higher high, so I am going to use this and put that there. Let's see if it retests here and bounces off. If that does happen, that's pretty bullish. But you see how it's rejecting off that key area we drew from this 1 hour? See that? So it's rejecting off this key area pretty well. So we just want to be patient today. We just want to be patient. We want to wait for follow through. And that's the name of the game. huge sell-off here from US 30. I'm telling you, I just feel it in my gut that US 30 is going to have a great short opportunity. I just feel it. Technical analysis telling me. Everything's telling me it wants to bleed some. So let's see that happen. Ooh, look at that. Huge bearish candle. Don't forget the fees. The fees I saved, yeah. Lethal Pillow. I had a bot on 1,000 Pepe USDT. Backtest says 938 max profit. 18 max drawdown, doesn't repaint. I got it live the last 2 days and I'm down 10%. Yeah, I mean, Lethal Pillow, you can do what you want, man, but I don't know if I'd feel happy doing a bot on a meme coin. I see some people do it, like I've seen somebody create a bot on Dogecoin, but Dogecoin's been around a lot longer than Pepe. I don't know, man. That'd be pretty risky. And then backtesting only does show you so much, right? Even when I do my backtesting live streams, I tell you all, backtesting is not 100%, especially with bots. Like, backtesting just shows you what it did in the past, what it would have done in the past. But how it acted in the past does not promise, just like how you got those disclosures, past performance doesn't promise future returns, and that's how it is. So you just really got to be careful using what you need to use backtesting for with bots is just seeing how those entries got in based on how you want them to get in. So if you think these are good solid entries based on, if you're making a bot based on how you would actively trade that, then cool. But don't use the backtest results as like, oh, I'm going to get rich because this says I could have made, that doesn't work. So same thing when you do manually backtesting. Manually backtesting is I try to make it as simulated as possible to how I would trade, how I would get in and out of trades, how I would trade that session, would that entry make sense, that type of stuff. I don't use it as like a way for me to be like, oh, this is going to be a great strategy that I'm going to buy a Lambo tomorrow with. It's just not what backtesting really is meant for. Welcome everybody just joining. I see the number of the viewers going up. I hope y'all are getting value. If you are getting value from this, because I try to make this entertaining, I try to talk to you all and communicate with you all. I know a lot of some trading YouTube channels, they don't really communicate with their audience. I noticed they just look at the chart. I try to talk to you all and communicate with you all. So if you do enjoy this, if you get value from it, if you learn something, drop me a like, hit that subscribe, and then hit that bell. And I go live publicly every Monday. 9:30 Eastern Standard Time is when the market opens, so I go live right before market open. This was just a bonus live stream this week because we had CPI come out. Let's see. I want to set an alert here for US 30 so I don't miss another trade. I'll probably be live for another 30-40 minutes. I'm still going to trade for the rest of the day. I don't want this live stream to be like insanely long. I know some people watch my rewatch my replays, and I know they probably don't want to watch 4-hour long live stream, 5-hour long live stream. Although I really do appreciate everybody joining in and watching, because this is a new YouTube channel, right? Got to build those watch hours up. Really want to see US 30 close down here on stream though. That'd be pretty cool. Still just ranging, really other than CPI, this is just terrible price action to try to do anything from. I mean, look at this. Nas did the same thing, right? Like, Nas exploded, came right back down. I mean, it's just really a tough week to trade for sure. Even Ethereum, man, look at this. Like, Ethereum's usually decently volatile around this time, especially on a Wednesday. And it's literally moved 0.7% in the last 2 hours. Don, appreciate it, man. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate our debates. You kept the live pretty interesting today. And I like that, though. I don't like echo chambers. I don't like echo chambers where everybody's just like, yeah, I agree. Everybody, yeah. We need to have good conversations. That's how you learn, get perspective from other people. Yeah, I'm not really digging this price action with Nas, man. Just still, I think how this is working minus CPI, it's the same price action as Monday and Tuesday, just no certainty, like no follow through, right? Like, I mean, you see this, it's looking like it wants to squeeze up here, but my concern with Nas is once it squeezes up here, it's gonna be touching this price level that it hasn't touched for quite some time, which again causes uncertainty. So we'll just be monitoring it. I want to see some really good follow through before I get into a trade with Nasdaq. Maybe a no trade stream. See. And this is another, like, I guess, crappy thing about streaming, for trades anyways, is it doesn't give you the holistic view of when you trade and how you trade, right? It only shows you when you're live. So you could get into no trades during my live stream, and then as soon as live's done, post lunch market comes out, right? When everybody gets off their lunch break, and I find some great setups. Let's see, how's my bot doing since we got bots coming up here? Oh man, we don't got gas money anymore from the Rise bot. So we got one bot that went long. Oh, look at that. We went one bot that went long right there, and then this bot went short. So one of y'all are gonna be right. One of y'all are gonna be right. Let's see which one it is. I have a feeling Rise may be right though, because that's a really big doji candle there. I'm gonna put a stop loss right here just to protect 28.66. Just to protect myself, because I really feel at the bottom of that candle there, right over break even. Just to protect myself. right, come on, US 30. Let's go. Get down here. Break these lows. See how wide this is too? Don't like that. I want something like this. So we need Ethereum to cross both of our bands before we even think about it. And it's just really heavy in volume right now, so needs to make some progress before we're looking at that. If the stop losses, but oh yeah, both of those trades could definitely win. I just I feel like I don't really want to be in more drawdown with the Goblin bot since it has not been performing that well. I want to protect my capital, and I feel like based on that really big bearish doji candle forming on the 1 hour with Bitcoin, it's probably going to go in the other direction. So I feel more inclined to say it's bearish than bullish. I don't think I would want to long on that bearish doji candle. Move our alert up here. See, now Ethereum's coming into this next key level. So we'll see. See what happens. This will be a great, so keep your eyes out on Ethereum. If it gets to around this 930, 928 price area, that's possibly when I want to take a short. Again, these bands move with price action, so I might even get into a short up here. Who knows? But up here, it'd be way above volume on almost every time frame. Even 30-minute, there's some volume here, but there's a ton of volume down here. So this looks like it would shape up to be a really good short scalp. Again, this will be like a 2 to 5 minute hold, very, very quick in and out. And I think that'll form some point, maybe not today. As far as NAS goes, let's see if it squeezes. Let's see if it squeezes here, comes up here, and I want to see what it does here. Again, I don't know if it'll go up down. I don't know if it's going to break through, but I think it'll squeeze and test this area. And if it closes above here, if we see a nice clean close, I'm going long. I'm going long. I'll take that all day. And then for US 30, same thing. Just patiently waiting to see if it breaks these lower lows of both today and yesterday. If it breaks these lows, we could see a really nice short opportunity to the downside. I mean, as you see here with US 30, once it breaks a low, it breaks a low. Right, so like if we use this as a case study, so this was that low, okay, breaks that low, take a short here, 5-minute breakout template. So would have taken a short here. I don't know if I took this trade, this is just an example. And then what you're looking for is previous lows, right? So you would my take profit's always 125, but then you could trail this stop loss and go to previous lows. But you see how US 30 respected previous lows here and consolidated before breaking down further? That's the pattern with US 30. I mean, it does that regardless, even when it breaks out on highs. So right here, I mean, I'm not even cherry picking these. Like you're seeing me just find these live. So when it broke this high, okay, so broke this high, I'm just doing a very rough example, broke this high, long right here, 5-minute breakout, 125, but then you would just gauge where these highs are consolidating. So you look over here at these highs, you see how it's consolidating all the way around there. It's just how it works. That's why you need to study the assets you trade
to see how they move. And with US 30, that's how I feel confident that if it breaks here, we could see a nice test around here. We could see a nice test even around here. I mean, all this is free game. All the way from these lows to this low over to this low over here to this low over here. I mean, that would be a great breakout to the downside. So that's what I'm looking at. That's my plan for today / let's see how long this plays out. Nice little teeny bearish candle forming. Welcome everybody just joining. I see people still joining in, and this has been, we've been streaming now for like 2 hours. How long has this been going on? Does it show me? Yeah, 2 hours and 20 minutes. So for everybody still joining and rocking with me, man, thank you all so much. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. Bro, I'd have fun. Like I said, I would have fun doing this if there was one person viewing, right? Or 0 person viewing. I'd sit here and just talk to myself. So I really, really do appreciate it. I have fun doing this. It's something I love to do. So like I said, it's a monetizable skill that anybody can learn and pursue for the rest of their life and only get better. All right, so we're seeing some movement in US 30 now. We have 2.5 minutes left for this candle. All right, not liking that candle. Okay, now I'm liking it more. You see how it's bouncing off that London low? Want it to close super strong below both of these lows. Not digging that music. 13 likes. Wow, thank you all. Thank you all so much. I just refreshed my YouTube, seeing that. So that means at least 13 people filtered into this live stream and got value, so much value, that they hit that like button. So thank you all so much. Really love doing this. All right. Come on. So we're breaking, we're trying to break current London low. Now we're heading for yesterday's London low. Not liking that close, so we're going to wait. Just going to be patient. Again, this is why patience, and when you understand the context of the price, this is where patience becomes easy. Because if I were a beginner, right, or something like that, and I'd just be like, oh, I got to FOMO into this and get in now. Even if I get in here, let's say the candle just crashes down to like here, right? Say it crashes all the way down to here. There's still so much room for profit from these previous lows. There's just so much room for profit. So it just helps me understand, when you understand why price is doing what it's doing, it helps you become patient. It helps you become disciplined to know when and when not to get into trades. Ethereum's just chilling, just consolidating. Nice little squeeze coming up on Ethereum though. Could see a breakout. Just like that. Yep, breaking out. Right when I drew it. Okay, so look at that. Came out of the squeeze and just Nas is crashing down again. So this was wrong. Like I was thinking it was going to come out here and retest this, but it just went the absolute other direction. So now we're just waiting to see if US 30 wants to respect this break and break even lower previous London lows. It did slightly form because it did kind of, but again, I'm not really respecting these. Like you can draw this here. It did form a newer low from yesterday's London low, but it's so tight that I still want to see a really nice break below all this. So we're just going to be patient with US 30 before we do anything crazy. Snipey, what's up, man? Snipey got an amazing win this morning, if you want to let the chat know. Absolute insane CPI win. If you're just joining though, we're just sitting here patiently waiting for US 30 to do something. What if we like hit it with a rocket ship? Will that help? What if we like use a little lightning bolt and tell it to go down? Also, Snipey, so you actually went short on US 30? She said, I almost didn't enter because of what you mentioned. I was waiting for it to sweep previous lows, so I didn't get a clean entry. The Nas is breaking out of this squeeze here. Oh, for Bitcoin. So
You took an entry on Bitcoin, yeah. Yeah, this is Ethereum. I know you can't see the asset, but yeah, this is Ethereum. We got NAS right here, and this is US 30. We got a really good entry here with Ethereum as far as the strategy goes from CPI. It crashed down just a little bit, just a really quick scalp. But other than that, Ethereum's just been very sideways. It's breaking out from the squeeze here. NAS is just on a downward path now. US 30, I don't know. Did someone turn off the button, the trade button on US 30? Because it's just sitting here. I'm actually kind of concerned. Is my chart just like froze? No, this is working. Why is US 30 just not moving? That is weird. Do I need to refresh this? Yeah, it broke. What the heck? Is it just froze on currency.com? That is so weird. Oh wow, so we just missed an entry because I guess that exchange was frozen? This is a reversal candle, but that's so weird. Currency.com. Yeah, it's like completely froze on currency.com. That is really strange. Wow. So we did get a break. We did get a break from London lows. I want to see how this candle closes, and I might actually take a position for a short. That was really strange. I don't know what happened. And now my template is not going to work right because that is so strange, man. So I do everything on this one. Yeah. If it's CFT, it does freeze. It takes forever. No, this is TradingView. CFT was actually the reason I knew it was freezing. That's so weird. That's never happened before. It's like the market just turned off on currency.com or whatever. Yeah, currency.com. It's like it just stopped. Yeah, I want to see how this candle closes and then forms a new one because, I mean, this is a pretty decently clean break of previous lows. Just literally missed it because of the chart. Chart froze. Chart froze like right here. Yeah, we caught that live on stream. I don't know what the heck happened. All right, so I'm going to enter a very light position to short US 30.
right there just because I liked that it respected that entry. I don't like these huge wicks, but again, it met my criteria to enter here. I just literally was like froze. So we're entered in on this trade now. I'm gonna set my stop loss right above here, right at my 50 level. So we're in on this trade. Because theoretically, it already met my break-even criteria, but I mean, hey, it is what it is. Like I said, once US 30, I mean, when it breaks and it breaks out pretty good. So what we're looking at right now is, like I said, once it crosses around my threshold here, I move the stop loss to break even to make it a risk-free trade. Once it gets to around 70, I'm okay taking a 70 pip profit. We're $46 in profit right now. So that's kind of like what I'm doing. I'm targeting these lower lows here, which is like perfectly at my 125 take profit level. Let's see. Nas is coming down, Ethereum. Let's see what happens. That was a pretty nice break though. That was a very nice break to the downside. Still super bearish on the Heikinashi. Yeah, there is a little bit of consolidation here. Looks like it's reacting off this previous level. Let's see what happens. Okay, I will be right back. And some drawdown. Come on, don't play with me, US 30. Let's go. Come on. It knows I'm streaming. That's the problem.
Give me 1 second.
I feel like I've spent my life pretending you're a great guy and trying to be like you. And the ugly truth has always been
that I'm not that great a guy and you're exactly like me.
Am I evil?
Worse, you're smart.
I'm out of excuses to not be who I am. So, who am I? What do I do?
Let's look at the 1 minute, see what the 1 minute's doing. 1 minute's kind of consolidating in that area just like it was previously. Let's see here. Yeah, right here. It's consolidating just like it was 4th of May. See what happens. Oh, thanks for telling me now, TradingView. That US 30 crossed. The Icon is turning bullish now. So let's see if it taps my stop loss. And this is why this week has been so rough. Trading is just no clear follow through. I mean, this looked like a really solid bearish candle, closed both lows. The
Looks like it's going to bounce off that previous consolidation area. It's getting a little close to my stop loss on my account. And the liquidity is different. So like right here, it's showing it actually is hitting my stop loss. Here, there's a little bit more room. So let's see what happens. This will probably be my last trade for the day too. So it looks like it's wanting to bounce off this low to turn into resistance. If that happens, that'd be pretty good. But oh yeah, it's not looking good. It's literally like so close to my stop loss on my account because the liquidity's a little different. So here, let me take a screenshot. This is what it looks like. Yeah, see that? That gray area right here is my stop loss. See what we doing on the 1 minute. So it looked like it bounced off, turning this into a resistance area from previous support, which is bearish. Man, what is US 30 wanting to do? Like, look at this. Like, so again, on TradingView, it has hit this stop loss, but where the liquidity is a little bit different on my account, it hasn't hit just yet. So that's why I'm sitting here still waiting. So it's just frustrating price action, bro. It's like this week, there's just been no follow through, no follow through. But it did kind of respect this consolidation area, broke off that from what it did last week. Yeah, last week. Oh, last Thursday. Yeah, breaking around here, then broke down some more. It is forming resistance from previous support, right? Trading 101, which is bearish. But man, this week has just been a tough trading week. Tough trading week. What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? What do you think about it? How's your portfolio doing, huh? Being a good boy. Achilles, my dog, he just turned 4 yesterday. You want to say hi to everybody? Come here. You're still not in the camera, bro. There you are. Just turned 4.
Tired of intros.
Yeah, US 30, man, it's just it looks like it wants to break. It looks like it wants to break down. I mean, it's literally resisting pretty good off this previous support here. I don't think it wants to make up its mind. See, like it's just just no follow through this morning. This week. No follow through this week. It's been a really annoying week to trade. And okay, so I just hit my stop loss on my actual account. So it's probably going to be, it's probably gonna be my last trade for the day. So I guess on this chart, my stop loss was like right here. Just again, it was the same like area. It was just a little bit of a different price due to liquidity. But yeah, just a very annoying week to trade, but it's all good, man. The whole point of this risk management is living to trade another day, so that way you can find the good profitable setups. So I hope I see you all again next Monday. Again, I stream every Monday, 9:15 Eastern Standard Time is when I go live right before market open. And then if you want to see my private live streams where then I trade on Tuesdays, so if you want to see me trade twice a week, go to the link in the description below and you will be able to check out that private live stream every single Tuesday, same time. Hope y'all have a great rest of your week. Do not overtrade. Always take profit when you can, and I hope y'all have a great day. Thank you.